Hey, what's going on, guys? Ethos here, part of MMOBomb.com, coming at you guys with a first look at KartRider Drift. If you didn't know, this is the latest addition to the popular KartRider franchise. It's a game that's been currently developed by NEXON. Yeah, I know. So already we're going into this with, a bated breath. And really what it seems like the developers wanted to do here is they wanted to bring a new level to the kart racing genre, and specifically with this genre, which I'm not very well versed with. Obviously, the biggest comparison I'm going to make this entire video is Mario Kart. I'm sorry, I'm not the hugest kart racing person, but I do play Mario Kart every once in a while over a friend's house. I do play some racing games, so I have a little bit of experience. So one of the things that you're just going to notice off rip when it comes to KartRider Drift is just graphical fidelity on stage here. I really like the art style. It's very stylized, but it's just quality, really, when you're just watching and playing the game. And just from a game control standpoint, the game just feels good and it plays good. It's optimized. It's just everything that's you'd expect from a AAA game level of polish. It's here in a free-to-play game, which I think is something that you're just going to notice immediately. And that also moves to the content of the game. There's actually a wide variety of characters that you can choose from, and each of these characters have their own unique look and feel, and you'll find that you'll be spending a lot of time just checking out these cool different combinations of the type of car you want to have and the type of character. And of course, there's a different rarity, so you can get cooler looking characters, and each character has their own skin set, which you can unlock via playing the game and also through the Battle Pass system. Now, the gameplay in KartRider Drift is fast-paced and it's action-packed. As with the name of the game, the drifting mechanics have been pretty much fine-tuned and is the biggest highlight. It's nothing too complex. Don't expect some sort of simulation. It is a very arcadey game. It definitely feels like it's just designed with simple controls in mind, just for someone who are just young kids can pick this game up really quickly and really just enjoy the experience with how smooth and satisfying it can be. Of course, with any racing game, this does feature online multiplayer, so you will be able to race with other people around the world, and there's a party system that you'll be able to invite your friends and you can work together and squad up and go online, which is really cool. In my experience, the matchmaking was perfect. It was quick, it was efficient. I was able to jump into multiple games in under a minute, so that's a great thing to see, really. And the cool thing about the matchmaking is you have 3 options and you can turn them in and off for the type of matchmaking you're looking for. You can just queue up for just a solo match. There's also doubles, so you can have another teammate who you'll work together to try to get to the top place together, and your final scoring will be based off of your 2 performance. And then squad, where basically it splits everybody for the race into 2 different teams. Both of these teams will work together to knock the other team out, and I think that's really cool. There's also a wide variety of game modes here. Day 1, which I was really surprised about, there is the regular item mode, which is basically your Mario Kart Jack X style combat racing, where you're going to be able to grab abilities like Donkey Kong racing and that sort of thing. You can grab abilities and you can throw them at your opponents. None of the abilities here really seem to be really mixing up the formula here. You got banana here. You have basically what the blue shell would be. So a lot of these are things that you've seen in Mario Kart. There's not really any ability here that you're going to be like, wow, I've never seen this done before. So it's kind of just retreading similar water. And then you have Speedster, so if you are the type of person who just has a need for speed and you find the items annoying or they deter from your experience, you can just do straight up I'm better at driving and drifting, so you can do that where it removes the items completely and instead adds a mechanic that allows you to boost your character and speed up and basically use boost faster. There's also additional content, as in time trials and challenges that you can complete, which are fun little mini games that you can complete, and these mini games give you actual rewards. I know, you can't believe it. We're talking about a free-to-play game here that actually rewards you with cosmetics for completing it, with different star ratings, and also, just a thing I need to remotely remind everyone about is, if you're wondering where some additional content is, like maps and stuff like that, it's in the challenges mode. So you need to go to that mode and you need to play some of these challenges. That might be a turnoff for some people, because some people might go into this who just want to race, but for people who want to really see all the maps, because there's only a certain amount that are just shown to you off rip, but if there's more maps that you want to really see that are more complex, you're going to have to do those challenges modes to unlock them. Keep that in mind, because some of the map design here is very basic and simple, so some people who are kind of older might play it and be like, this seems pretty simplistic, but if you do unlock the more complex maps, the ones that where you can actually fall off and more complex, design, you can get that more hardcore experience if that's what you're looking for. Of course, KartRider Drift is a free-to-play game. That means that the game can be downloaded and, of course, played for free. However, it does use a monetization model that does allow players to purchase in-game items and currency with real money. This includes items like new cart skins, characters, and tracks, and they can include functional items such as power-ups and boosts that can give players an advantage in races. This is very minuscule from my experience. I never really felt like, from my experience, that anybody had like a power standpoint, from a gameplay standpoint, that could one-up me, but it might be a little bit of a turn-off when it comes to additional tracks that you have to do that. But like I said, if you do the challenges, you really don't need to worry about this. The monetization basically has a battle pass system, so you can use this battle pass system to basically unlock yourself. Right now they're in preseason. Overall, KartRider Drift is an enjoyable gaming experience that I actually was just surprised by. I really didn't expect this game to really amount to anything. I booted it up and really had like no expectation. I really didn't know what to expect, and I actually came out of it genuinely surprised and kind of happy. I don't know, I'm not really a person who plays a lot of kart racers, but I could see how players would want an alternative to Mario Kart that could play it for free. This is available on PC, and I think it's also on the Switch because it does have crossplay. I did notice while playing the game there were people with Switch icons, so that's really cool to see that just all this stuff is already in the game day one. It's very surprising that a game comes out like this, especially a free-to-play game that has this much content already there, and considering that they're still just in the preseason, I'm very interested in seeing what additional content they add to the game in Season 1. And that's pretty much your first look for KartRider's Drift. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you going to try this game out? What do you think? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out, everyone.